Yes, it's Jumble, and here's your host, Jeff Stevenson.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, and good morning. Welcome to Jumble, the game that gets the old brain ticking first thing in the morning and helps our contestants also to pick up some nice little prizes. Of course, game shows and quizzes now, they're all the rage. I mean, a mate of mine only the other week picked up a little holiday in the Isle of Wight just by answering one question with a one-word answer. The judge said, "How do you plead?" He said guilty and got 4 weeks in Parkhurst. But I mustn't detain you any longer. I bet you all want to get on and play Jumble, the pun puzzle game where unscrambling anagrams helps you and our contestants solve those crazy cryptic clues. If our contestants can do that, they can win for themselves up to £500. The team plays Jumble. 2 teams play Jumble, in fact, and each consists of 1 member of the public and 1 celebrity. And first, a comedian who first crossed the Irish Sea to England with nothing but a sprig of lucky Irish heather. Unfortunately, the heather sank and he came the rest of the way in a lifeboat. Frank Carson!
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well,
Hi, Frank.
Well, can I say good morning to my wife, Ruth?
Please say good morning to
Ruth. It's a special good morning, Ruth, and a happy anniversary today. And I said to her, 43 years married.
Really?
Yes, and I said, I'd like to buy us a string of pearls. She said, I want nothing off you. I said, well, what about a nice evening gown? I said, what about a holiday? She said, no, I want a divorce. I said, well, I wasn't thinking of spending that much.
Frank, over the years, what's your favourite joke?
My favourite joke. Maggie Murphy was singing in the front row of the choir when she overbalanced and fell. She was hurtling down into the middle of the church and the leg of her knickers caught one of the rafters. And she went swinging up and down, and the parish priest said, if any man turns round to look at that unfortunate woman, may the Lord strike him blind. And Royley turns to Flanagan and says, I think I'll risk one eye.
Frank, introduce us to your partner.
Yes, indeed. Carol, of course, here. You see, is very, very photogenic. A beautiful young lady. You may have remembered her in the final of Miss World 6 months ago.
Oh, really?
This year, she was 3rd in the Horse of the Year show at Wembley.
You're doing the Mr. Nice Guy approach again, Frank.
All right, said Carol, yes. Let Carol tell you something about herself.
Nice to see you, Carol. Welcome. I hear, for little Dickie Birdie tells me, that you appeared on Top of the Pops as a dancer before Pan's People.
Yes,
Tell us more about that.
It was in the early 70s when they used to have the dancers in the cages around the outside of the studio.
Yeah.
And the audience was down below, but we were professional dancers up on like the stages and various bits up the side.
That's great. Well, it's good to see you. You're also into spoon collecting.
Yes.
How many spoons have you got at home?
About 400, just over now.
Joking. That's a lot of stirring, isn't it?
Yeah.
When I was a kid in Belfast, we thought knives and forks were jewellery.
We wish you all the very best of luck on Jumble this morning. That's Carol and Frank Carson, our first team. And now let me introduce our next team, where the celebrity is a super lady who you can hear broadcasting all over the world without even switching on your radio. Yes, it's our mate, our Jumble pal, Rustie Lee. How are you? I'm sorry about the intro. I get up in the hotel, I sit there over breakfast and I think, what can I say? And I come up with these intros. Listen, it's nice to see you. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Very busy on the after-dinner speeches now.
Well, yes, I do lots of after-dinner speech. I do to many different types of people, sort of slimming clubs.
Oh, really? I don't think inviting Rustie Lee to a slimming club is a good idea, because your food is so tasty.
Food, yes, of course, but I tell nice, funny jokes and talk about myself, my life, and how I started in show business, that sort of thing.
You're one of the rare lady performers in our business who actually plays Dame in pantomime.
I do.
How did you get into that? I can't imagine you playing Dame. I'm sure you do a great job, but I can't imagine you playing the Dame.
Well, I don't know how it happened as well. I suppose being bubbly and full of fun and laughter. They thought perhaps that's the best thing. But it does work very well. I don't have to put on the funny wigs because my hair's already funny. No. But it's just good fun. I enjoy it, and it seems to do the trick. People love to come and see it. Oh, thank you.
We hope you're going to do well today on Jumble. Introduce us to your partner.
My partner is Lionel, and Lionel is a teacher as well. So he's got a lot going for him, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people watching him today. So he's got to be good.
Nice to see you, Lionel.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Being a teacher, any exam howlers for us?
I've collected howlers for many years, and they are very funny. The funny things that kids write down in exams, yeah.
Any you'd like to tell us?
There are lots I can't tell you, but
sure.
How about a row of poplar trees can break wind for up to 200 metres?
Oh, that's charming.
Babies are born head first so they can see where they're going.
I like that. Listen, you're a very fit man, because in 1982 you ran in the London Marathon.
Well, correction, Jeff, I was fit then.
Oh, I see. We welcome you to Jumble, mate.
Thank you very much.
And wish you all the very best of luck. So that's our second team, Lionel and Rustie Lee. We've met our two teams. It's time to look at our first cryptic clue cartoon. Let's get on with the game. Let's play Jumble. This Jumble cartoon is worth £25. Let's take a look at it. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue that we want you to solve. Listen out, teams. Not learned by Pavarotti as a Boy Scout on holiday. Not learned by Pavarotti as a Boy Scout on holiday. Now, we tossed a coin before the start of the show, and Carol and Frank, you're going to bat first. Who's yelling? Who's spelling?
I'm spelling.
I'm yelling.
She's
Okay,
yelling.
up you pop. We come to the first of our 4 jumbled words. Each word relates to our cartoon, and you have 15 seconds to unscramble it, Carol. If you do so, we are going to give you £10 on a crack at solving our cryptic clue cartoon. Frank, you can only spell, you cannot yell. Less of the rabbit from over here. And Carol, you can only yell, you cannot spell. You have 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
No,
No, it's
relax,
not.
relax.
Yes, it is. Well done. Relax. The R and the E, they've fallen onto red squares. That means they're now our key letters. And we place them underneath the cartoon with the R there, the E there. Carol, not learned by Pavarotti as a Boy Scout on holiday. What do you think?
Be prepared.
Be prepared. Dib, 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 dob, dob, dob. Where's Arcala? In the pub. Right. Second jumble. 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Feel. Leave.
Say it again.
Leave.
Yes, well done. Leave. We take the 2 E's and we leave you for just 1 minute, Frank, because we go over here and we put the E in there and the E in there. A lot of E's in that clue this morning. Not learned by Pavarotti as a Boy Scout on holiday. What do you think? No?
No, it's all right.
Don't forget, the more anagrams you get, the more the cash builds up, the better your chances of going through to our final for the £200 cartoon captioning part 2. Third jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Flight.
Yes, flight. Well done. Well done. So we take the F and the T. You checked yours this morning, the FT? We place them in like that. Carol, not learned by Pavarotti as a Boy Scout on holiday. What do you think?
Repartee. No.
Are you bluffing?
No.
You're not bluffing.
Panicking.
Over we go. Fourth jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go. Frank's trying to work it out.
Indians. It's Ireland.
Yeah, well done. We take the I and the N. Frank, come and join me at the cartoon board. We place the I and the N in there. You have 15 seconds to do some rearranging. Not learned by Pavarotti as a Boy Scout on holiday. In you go, Frank. Carol, any ideas? Quick.
Thrift.
What's Frank spelling out?
Tenerife.
Yes! Well done, Frank Carson. There you go.
How's that?
Oh, well done.
Not learned by Pavarotti as a Boy Scout on holiday. Tenerife. Very good. Frank, have you played a bit of golf out in Tenerife?
I do, yes. Actually, I played with golf with a fellow the other day, and I said, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a chimney sweep. I said, what's your handicap? He said, central heating.
So at this point in the game, we have Frank and Carol with £65. Well done. We move on to our second cartoon. It's worth £25. It's over there. Let's take a butcher's hook at it. There is the cartoon, and here is the clue we want you to solve. Rustie and Lionel, listen out. Get your own back with rubbishy headgear trimming. Get your own back with rubbishy headgear trimming. Lionel, Rustie, who is yelling? Who is spelling?
I'm spelling.
Well, I'm doing the yelling.
Well done, Lionel. Nice and loud. Coming through loud and clear. Lionel on line 1. Okay, first jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. And here we go. The first jumble coming up for Rustie Lee. Go now. Oh.
Bird on, no. Boater.
Yes, well done, Lionel. What? Boater. No, Boater. B-O-A-T-E-R. Stick to the cooking. So, we take the O in the middle, and the T on the right. I don't mean it, Rusty, you know that. Get your own back with rubbishy headgear trimming. What do you think, Lionel?
I haven't got the foggiest clue.
You haven't got the foggiest clue.
And
No,
I'm
it
not
doesn't
bluffing.
fit. Okay, you're not bluffing?
No.
Okay, over we go. And Rusty's now going to help you spell. Right, second jumble, 15 seconds on the clock, go.
Okay, what's this now?
You can't yell.
Trilby.
Yes, well done. We take the eye, right here, Rusty. We place the eye on the left. Lionel, get your own back with rubbishy headgear trimming. What do you think?
E blank blank O blank blank T blank blank.
E blank blank blank, no blank blank blank, over to another blank blank blank. Here we go, third jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Surefire.
No.
Refuse.
Yes, it
Or
is.
refuse.
Yes, well done. R and the F, key letters. F goes in the middle, R goes in the middle. Lionel, get your own back with rubbishy headgear trimming. What do you think?
Something for something.
Something for something. No, it's not that. He's bluffing. Lionel's got it, I think. Okay, fourth jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Tatty.
Yes, it is. Well done. We take the A and the three T's and we go over to the cartoon board. Come on, Rusty, because we're going to do some spelling. The two T's go on the left and the T and the A go on the right. You have some rearranging in just a minute, let me tell you. Get your own back with rubbishy headgear trimming. In you go, Rusty.
Tit for tat.
Tit for tat. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You got it. Well done. Well done, Rusty. Well done, Lionel. Get your own back with rubbishy headgear trimming. Tit for tat. Hat is tit for, rubbish is tat. So, tit for tat, which is getting your own back. Well done. Very good score. We now have level pegging. Russell and Lionel with £65. Frank and Carol also alongside, £65 as well. We are having a good game this morning. We now move on to round two. This time our cartoon is worth £50. Let's take a look at it. It's over there. There's the cartoon. And here is the clue. Listen out, teams. Payment for curing measles is probed with a warning. Payment for curing measles is probed with a warning. Frank, Carol, who's yelling? Who's spelling?
I'm spelling.
And I'm yelling.
You're yelling.
Right,
Up
okay.
you get. Okay, Carol, loads of yelling, no spelling, don't forget, and loads of spelling, no yelling, Frank. In you go, 15 seconds on the clock, go.
Spec.
Yes, it is, well done. We take the K and we place it right there on the right. Carol, payment for curing measles is probed with a warning. What do you think?
Kissy, kissy.
Kissy, kissy. No, it's not. Over we go. Second jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Random.
Random it is. Right, we take the O and we place it on the left. Carol, payment for curing measles is probed with a warning. What do you think?
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock, no. Are you actually holding out? Aren't you? Are you bluffing?
No.
You're not bluffing, okay. Well, the more anagrams you get, the more cash you get. Third jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Catch.
Yes, it is catch. We take the C and the H and we put the H on the right and the C on the right. Payment for curing measles is probed with a warning. Carol, what do you think?
I haven't got a clue.
You're not bluffing?
No.
Oh, good. This is getting good today. I like it when it gets like this on Jumble, I tell you. Fourth jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Antiseptic. Insect. Inspect.
Well done, Frank, well done. A lot of key letters in this word. Frank, come and join me over here.
Yes, indeed. This should be an easy one.
We put the S, the P and the T on the left, and the E and the C go in on the right. The clue is payment for curing measles is probed with a warning. In you go, Frank. You got some rearranging to do?
Post check.
No.
Post.
Well done, Frank. I think Frank's got it. Yes! Spot check. Back you go. Well, it's a close game this morning. Payment for curing measles is probed with a warning. Spot check. So now we have Frank and Carol with an absolute maximum score of £155. Rusty and Lionel, £65 you've got. We move on to cartoon 4. It's worth £50. Let's take a look at it. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue. Listen out. Ideal construction for parliamentary divisions. Ideal construction for parliamentary divisions. OK, Rusty, Lionel, who is yelling, who is spelling?
Rusty spelling, me yelling.
OK, up you pop. You have 15 seconds on the clock. Your first jumble coming up. Go.
Labour.
Yes, it is. Well done. Oh, you are. That's it. Oh, we take the L and the A. Oh, L-A. The A goes on the left. L goes in there. Lionel, ideal construction for parliamentary divisions?
No idea.
No idea. OK, build up the anagrams, build up the cash. Second jumble, 15 seconds. Go.
Whip.
Yes, it is. We whip over to the board. The P goes on the left. W in there. Lionel, ideal construction for parliamentary division?
Applua.
Applua. Is that Welsh?
No.
It's not.
No.
OK. Third jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Retile. Tyler.
No. Got long, come on. Oh, I'm sorry, you've lost control. Back you go. Frank and Carol, you've gained control. Up you get. Frank, you've gained control. Carol. OK, you've got 15 seconds. Go.
Teller.
Yeah, well done.
Right.
Well done. We take the T and the L. We go over to the cartoon board. You stay there, Frank.
Yeah.
We put the T on the left, the L on the right. Carol, ideal construction for parliamentary divisions. What do you think?
No.
Are you bluffing?
No.
You're not bluffing. OK, over we go. Fourth jumble. It all depends on this one, I tell you. This is getting quite close. Fourth jumble. 15 seconds on the clock. Go. Think aloud, Carol.
No,
you can't spell. Oh, I'm sorry, you've lost control. Back you go. Lionel and Rusty, you gain control. Up you pop. In you go. You have 15 seconds. Go.
Boundary.
Boundary it is. Well done. So we spell it out.
I just got
That's it. We
boundary.
put the A in there. Oh, great. It's a good job I could spell. OK, we take the R, we take the Y. Come over here, Rusty, because we're going to do some spelling. The R and the Y goes there, the A goes in there. You have 15 seconds to do some rearranging. Ideal construction for parliamentary divisions. In you go.
Party wall.
Party wall, leave it alone, Rusty. You got it. Well done. Back you go. Well, ideal construction for parliamentary divisions. Parties divide in Parliament to vote. A wall is a construction and could divide the parties, so party wall. So Rusty and Lionel, it was very close. You have got £145. We're going through to our final. Frank and Carol with £165. Well done. So, Lionel, we're going to lose you. Those howlers were great. They're going to be in my act and Frank Carson's act tonight. And you've been a great sport. Have you had a good morning with us?
Tremendous.
Thanks very much, and hope you've had a laugh meeting the lovely Rustie Lee. Give Rustie Lee a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Rustie. Always a pleasure. We will see you in part 2 when Carol could add another £200 to her score. We'll see you in just a mo. Ta-da! Welcome back to Jumble. Our team of Frank, Carson and Carol have successfully reached the final round. And now Carol could become £200 richer if she can solve the cryptic clue that goes with this cartoon. Let's take a look at the cartoon. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue we want you to solve. The top American method of charting personal viewing figures has been reported. The top American method of charting personal viewing figures has been reported. Solve that clue, Carol, and another £200 is yours. Here's how you do it. I'm going to show you 6 jumbled words. They are number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Each jumble unscrambles into a word. Each word relates to our cartoon, and each one that you get correct, Carol, will give you key letters to help you solve our cartoon caption. You have 60 seconds. Frank, Carol, are you both ready?
Yep.
OK, take your places, please. Frank, you're at the board, and Carol, you're on the stool doing the yelling. You have 60 seconds. We wish you all the very best of luck. Starting now.
Press.
Yes, correct. Move on. Leave it, Frank.
The bottom. Miss the next one.
Miss that. Go on.
Story.
Yes, correct. Move on.
News.
Correct. Move on.
Go, yeah. Rough.
Oh,
Bow.
yes, Frank.
Bow.
Well done. Correct. Correctly spelled. So, you've got 2 to get. You've got 40 seconds.
Capital, no. Capital.
No. Go to this one.
New. Right.
Was that funny?
Do some rearranging, Frank.
Yeah, rearrange them. Right. Sarah.
No, your time's up. You've got 4 out of 6. You can still do it from the clue. OK? Right. These are the words you got. You got press. You didn't get this one. It was topical. Topical. This was story. You got this one. You got news. You didn't get this one. It was hearsay. OK? So if you'd like to both come over here, and I'll show you how the letters have taken their place on our jumble cartoon board. They're in the correct words, but they are jumbled. You have 10 seconds to confirm. After 10 seconds, I will need an answer. The final jumble clue for £200 is the top American method of charting personal viewing figures has been reported. The top American methods of charting personal viewing figures has been reported. You have 10 seconds to confer. I need an answer after 10 seconds, starting now. The final jumble clue for £200. The top American methods of charting personal viewing figures has been reported. What do you think?
Bush Telegraph.
Oh, I'm sorry to say, you've won £200. Yes! Your face there. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
I'm alive for a minute.
look at that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. The look on your face. Carol, you've been a great sport. You've had a good morning with us.
Fantastic.
Thanks very much. What are you going to do with your £365?
Pay me poll tax.
You're going to pay your poll tax. OK. We'd like to thank your celebrity partner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the way he tells them and the way he spells them. Frank Carson.
Very good, Jeff. Thanks. Good fun.
We'll see you very soon. Same time, same place on Jumble. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.